Hey, what's popping? So, if you have friends like I do, they argue over the stupidest things sometimes, almost every day. So, I got to thinking over the various arguments that we as a society have had over the internet over the years, and majority of them are pretty hilarious. So, I decided to go over a few of them and take some of the stances and if I had them at all. Before we start, only 5% of you are subscribed, so we gotta get on that, and subbing is the best way you can help me out. Also, shout out to you, because you, my friend, are a homie. With that out of the way, let's get into the debates.
Is water wet?
This debate is as old as the internet itself. The argument being, is water wet itself, or if it's the liquid molecules that give off the effect of water being wet. But from my point of view, what's the difference? Either side is true. Would it not be? Water would still be indeed wet. It's just water. And it's also not just water that acts this way. It's mostly all liquids. Kinda hints why I find this debate kinda pointless in the end scheme of things.
Do submarines swim?
Not gonna lie, when I first heard this a few years ago, I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Even once asking my science teacher at the time about it, because I thought it was so funny. If you think of this logically, the answer is no, because it's a machine that requires living things to make movements while they are in the water, so I guess it more so glides? But the real question is, does that still count as swimming? According to Google, the answer is no, but I think it's funny thinking that it does. Alright, here comes one that gets a little bit more dicey.
Is The Last Jedi a good movie?
Now, the entire world seems divided by this movie. Critics love it, most fans hate it, online reviewers rave about it, but Mark Hamill himself even hates the movie, saying they should have just left the perfection the way it was. You already know my stance from a previous video that I personally don't like this movie, but I won't judge you if you do, because it is your own opinion. It's just that mine is superior. Nah, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Yanny or Laurel?
Laurel.
Yep, that's my answer.
Which one is the best toast?
This one.
Do you buy or lick ice cream?
This argument's been going on for longer than the internet. Since 618, I'd imagine. I would also assume that this is from the cone and not the cup or bowl. My answer to this 400-year-old debate is, how the heck do you even bite ice cream without hurting your teeth? Or like giving yourself a brain freeze. You lick it so that doesn't happen, and also it lasts longer this way. It's also just relaxing to lick your ice cream or popsicle while sitting next to the pool during the summer.
Are stands good or bad?
This was a dead argument for a majority of the 2000s until it was brought back, I think last year, by these individuals on your screen. And originally came from a song by Eminem in the early 2000s about an obsessed fan who loves him to an unhealthy degree. The story goes that Stan starts out as an average fan until he becomes obsessed with M and photoshops him with, pictures together, replacing his wife with Eminem himself. And, you know, him getting upset, like that Eminem wasn't returning his letters and stuff, so he gets into a car accident on purpose. Do I think this would happen in real life? No. The reason being, they found another way to show their frustration: cyberbullying. Dream stans being the majority of the problem. Saying Dream made PewDiePie, which is 100% not true. It is one of the funniest claims I've ever seen. Sending a 17-year-old kid into therapy. You know, the whole thing with Jacksepticeye that I won't get into because I respect the man too much. Also, this isn't part of the script. I was just going through my phone and I saw that there's now a petition to make a new gender or sexuality called Dream or Dream Self as the pronouns. Yeah, I didn't see this one coming. Do I think it's okay to be a fan? Yes, absolutely. It's totally cool to like an actor or musician or some small guy on YouTube, for example. But my 2 cents is that too much of anything isn't good for anyone. It's not good for really anyone. And bullying people is never okay. And it stands being the #1 reason why I will probably never own Twitter. Wow, what a rant. Alright. Let's get in something more lighthearted.
Should you peel the bread off of chicken nuggets?
Personally, I don't. My only question is, why do you order it if you just wanted the regular chicken? Like, get the grilled option. or use an air fryer at home. I think it's fine to peel off your dino nuggies, but I wouldn't.
What is Elsa's preference in her romantic interests?
I'm sorry, what?
You what?
Who would win in a fight? 1 billion lions or one of every single Pokemon?
This is a dumb argument for multiple reasons. Reason number 1, billion isn't a lot. There are 7 billion humans on the planet, and good chances are you won't see anyone if you go to the right places. Same goes for lions. Reason number 2, who says the lions and Pokemon won't fight amongst each other? Both are territorial and will kill each other's species. Reason number 3, how would the lions get to the ones that can fly? Don't say the lion ladder, because there is no way a lion would be able to do that even if they could. A gust of wind would bring them toppling down. Reason number 4, some Pokemon are literal gods in the canon. Reason number 5, Pokemon can't die. When you defeat them, they faint, which means that they enter back into the fight if you heal them, and that's what some Pokemon do for a hobby. Reason number 6, most Pokemon could really just beat the lions by themselves. Like, what a lion gonna do against Kyogre or Mewtwo? Reason number 7, male lions don't do crap. They just sleep and make babies. Does that mean that it would only be female lions? Last and final debate may be the funniest. Do you wipe standing or sitting? This took the internet by storm 6 months ago. YouTuber Jay Schlatt took this information to Twitter, saying and sharing the information that 50% of people sit and 50% stand. I myself didn't know. Being a person who wipes while sitting down, I took this to my Discord. Turns out 2 of my best friends I've known for years wipe standing while I sit, and I had no idea. Which is maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard. That one side didn't know the other existed until somebody brung it up. I even talked to my family about this, and my mom got a pretty good laugh out of it. And it's not really a bad debate either, it's just a really awesome one. I love seeing the surprise of knowing other people's faces when I'm like, yo, I sit down and they're like, what, you monster, how do you wipe? Do you not get handed in bulk? Anyways, that's my take on all these arguments. Let me know your stances and your funny arguments you've had with your friends. Also, make sure to check out the video I just did with Danimations. We talked about the incredible Invincible show, and we summarized and reviewed the first season that's come out. It took 2 months to make, so please check it out if you are available and have that time spared out for you. That's all I have for today, friends. Until next time.